brought you to see Dr. Patel?
My back pain. I had 2 surgeries for back. Neither time did I want either of them. Knowing I've been a nurse for years, and knowing what people go through with back surgery, and the outcome is not usually great, but I had no choice at that time. Anyway, I had the 2 surgeries, and the last one was in 2012. And ever since then, I've just it's not the greatest. It really wasn't an improvement. And I found that I'm getting worse and worse. I was getting more difficulty walking and doing any of my chores, especially the last couple of years. I have a sister who's an APRN, and she lives in the Berlin area, and she was familiar with Dr. Patel when she was formerly in Newington. And she said to me, why don't you try Dr. Patel? At that point, I said, I'm so tired of trying everything, because I tried acupuncture, I tried everything. And so my husband and I talked about it and decided, no, why not give it a try? So I made an appointment and actually saw her at the Farmington office the first time. And I liked her immediately, because having worked with many doctors over the years and having gone to many doctors over the years, I was finding that most of them are you're just another chart, which they don't use anymore anyway, just another number. And there's not too many of them will sit, and half the time actually, a lot of the problem is not theirs, because they're forced to see so many people. But I found that she took the time, and I was the only one that was important when I was there. And she laid out for me, after examination, what my possibilities were. And we talked about it. And I pretty much decided, because I'd had many of the shots, the cortisone shots before, and some of them work, some of them don't. I decided I didn't want to try that. So my husband and I discussed it and said, I think I'm going to go for the PRP. And meanwhile, I had looked up on the computer and read her Facebook or her bio, and I liked what I read. And I learned about what the procedure was. So I made the appointment, and we had the procedure. I had to came to West Hartford to have it done. I was a little anxious because, you're going to have injections in your back, although I'd had plenty. And at this point, I was like, here we go. But I was encouraged because she was so positive about everything, explained everything to me. The procedure actually was not uncomfortable at all. I felt a little burning sensation, which she said is good. Mm-hmm. And it was over very quickly. I had 6 injections, 3 on each side of my spine. I liked the idea that it was my own blood that we were using. And so she told me what to expect month by month. I had to come to see her once a month, could call her in between, obviously, if there was any problem at all. But she was so positive and so supportive that I was encouraged immediately. So I did have, the symptoms that she told me you would probably have in the first month, the second month, what to expect, the third month, what to expect. It's a slow process, but it's a wonderful process, because now I am walking better. I had also 12 weeks of physical therapy, which was very helpful. She was also very much involved in that. Most doctors order physical therapy and tell the therapist do something for their back or their knee and so forth. But Dr. Patel talks to the therapist and tells them exactly what she wants to have done. And they were very conscientious about that, and it did help a lot. I now no longer use a cane. I do have it, but I'm not going to get rid of it. But I don't use it. I found out it was using it less and less. I now can walk a much longer distance. I used to walk with a cane and look ahead to see if there was a place to sit down, and I no longer do that. I also stand straighter. I'm able to move better. I'm not pain-free, and I don't expect to be, but I would say that I'm at least 50% better. Some days are better than others, but I've had this chronic problem for such a long time. But my quality of life has definitely improved. My husband is delighted. My sons are very happy about this, and obviously I am. And it's just been a life-changing experience. I told her it was a very interesting journey we were on, and it is, and it's been a very rewarding one. And my question when I went to her, because obviously the people that she's treated that you've spoken to already, I'm one of the older ones, and I'm thinking, you know, is my body really gonna respond to this? And obviously age isn't a factor. And I'm very happy with my results. In fact, I have a great deal of difficulty with my left knee. I've had a right knee replacement years ago. I will never have another one. And I'm looking forward to getting relief on my knee also.
With the PRP?
Yes, absolutely.
Wow. All right. Sandra, great. Okay.